In this video, we're gonna create a banner with the help of Google Optimize. All and more coming up. Alright, today our journey starts at optimize.google.com, where you have access to your Google Optimize accounts. I trust that you will be able to log in with your Google account and then start setting this up. If you haven't yet, we already have access to our company and then our container where we have Google Optimize installed on our site. So we can also check that in our site. Right here, we have our tag assistant where we see Optimize is installed correctly. Now we can go ahead and set up our first experience. When you set this up for the first time, you give this a name. So in our case, we just call it banner, and a site where you want to run the editor on. So let's go with our demo shop right here. Just paste this in. And then you can choose whether you want to run an A/B test, which Optimize is probably most famous for, or run one of the personalizations, but we want to go with this COVID-19 banner. So we'll click on this option and then create. Now, one other thing that you also have to have installed is this extension, which is the Google Optimize extension, the official extension that you can get in the Chrome Web Store, and that will then load your website up in this editor, where we can change around our COVID-19 banner. So first of all, the text up here, then a little description line, and then the learn more link. Once we went through this little tutorial, we can go ahead and actually edit our banner itself. So we can change the color around of the banner itself. We can change the headline, then the description line. Just click on edit element and then edit text, for example, and then you can change thing you might want. And obviously also the link should be edited to actually lead somewhere. So go with edit HTML here, and this doesn't lead anywhere. So let's send the user to a page on our website. Let's change, so maybe send them to this form. Click apply, and we have our little banner now set up. You can see the changes that we have made and also any kind of warnings that come up. So let's see what we have here. Place insert HTML. Yeah, that should be fine. Not sure why it gives me that error, but let's just try it out and save this. Click on finished. We've made the changes, our visual changes at least, and can basically go ahead and start this right away. But let's just look at some of the other configurations we can do here. So first of all, which are the pages that we edited? In our case, it would just be the home page. Then the page targeting. Let's say we just want to have this on the home page. So we would say the host equals demo shop, and add another rule, the URL path equals just a slash. So it's just on the home page. We can try this all out by going into, for example, this page. It should not fire. So you can just check this. No, it won't. And then our home page. Check this. Yes, this should fire. So you can test this up front. The audience targeting can be quite custom. So only show this to users with different UTM parameters, devices, different geographical locations, and so on. Take a look at this later. You can give this a description and can connect this to our Google Analytics account. So we'll be able to track this inside of Google Analytics as well. So how many people have seen this and then reacted to it as well. I don't think it's that necessary in our case with this banner, but actually you need to connect your Google Analytics account in order to start this experience. Now Optimize also detected that we don't have Google Analytics actually installed, but I'm gonna ignore this for now because it's just a demo shop. We want to fire this all on the page load so the user sees it right away, and we can turn on email notifications. But that's all fine with me right now. You can just start this experiment. It will warn me again that my Google Analytics is not really installed, and we'll start this. And now this banner should be running. So on our page, just gonna reload this. So it actually empties the cache. Yes, that's the case. So now we have our banner up here. And if you go to any kind of other page, we shouldn't see that banner because we haven't put it into our targeting. And that's how we can be really flexible with this COVID-19 banner, which was built for COVID-19. But in the end, it is something that we can also use for marketing. Because as you have seen, we are able to change that banner around however we want. So for example, let's end this experiment and actually make a copy for a new experiment. And this will be our marketing banner. So I'm gonna edit this as well. And now our demo shop, that's fine. Let's edit our banner by clicking the edit button. That should put us in the special mode again, where we see the editor. Okay. And yeah, let's change this around a bit. So for example, let's change the color of this whole thing. Okay. And let's go ahead and change the text around here. And instead of COVID-19 update, sales starts today. And right here, change the description text. And obviously also our link here. Maybe we could do a little underline here. Oh yeah, here's the underline as well. Okay, we have changed this around. Let's go ahead and save this. And let's put in some nice rules here. So this will just be on the home page itself. Let's actually make this available only on our product pages. So we'll say if this entails product, save this. And let's play around with the audience targeting. So let's say we only wanted to have users who came through Facebook. So facebook.com, where the UTM parameter is actually facebook.com. And yeah, our rule would be to have actually our shop in here. We'll check this. This will not fly. But if you have UTM campaign equals facebook.com, then that should actually work. So let's add this as a targeting option as well. And let's go ahead and start this whole thing. So here we go. We are on a product page, so it should show, but it doesn't because we don't have our UTM parameter in here. UTM campaign equals facebook.com. Now we have, but it's probably not reloaded correctly. Here we go. Now we have our sale today, 30% off. If you click here, we should go to sale. Obviously that page doesn't exist, but if you go to any kind of other pages, we shouldn't see the banner, and this is only visible for users who actually come through the UTM campaign parameter Facebook. So we have targeted only the users who came through this. Okay, on this page we are actually not seeing it as well because we are not on a product page. So we need to go to one of the product pages and have our UTM campaign in here. Ah, now we actually see it. So that means that the UTM campaign would be saved in a cookie somehow, and therefore we should see it now on all the pages. Yep, it's here as well. And here as well. I wonder if I click the X, if I'm not going to see it again. Nope, definitely going to see it again. So it's not as smart as to remember that I clicked the X. So in the end, this is a really quick way to create a marketing banner on your website to inform your website visitors about something. Intentionally, it was built for COVID-19 related updates, but you could also use it for marketing banners. Overall, I must say that we can utilize the capabilities of Optimize to create something like this, but obviously it wasn't built for this purpose. There are other companies out there that specialize in this, like OptinMonster, But just for now, this is really a free and easy way to get something up and running fast and utilize the capabilities, especially the targeting capabilities of Optimize to display a banner to your website visitors. All right, so there you have it. This is how you can create a notification banner with the help of Google Optimize. I'd love to hear from you. Is that something you will use, or is it more something that you would take another software for it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you haven't yet, then maybe you should consider subscribing to our channel right over there, because we bring you new videos just like this one every week. Now, my name is Julian. Till next time.